What's it going, everybody? Great Say Geek here, and we are finally down to our last two class overviews. Again, if this is the first time you're seeing one of these, this is not a full breakdown. This isn't telling you necessarily how to play the class or anything like that. This is just showing you guys, for those of you who have not played yet or haven't played that class yet, just a general overview of what to expect, what weapons that class has, what the perks are, what some of the cosmetics are, just so you get a general glimpse of maybe if this is a class that you want to try out. So to start out, we're going to be reading some of the stuff here on the screen, starting with the ability over here. This is your kind of special ability for that class, which for the sniper is Camo Cloak, which conceals you until your next attack breaks the camo cloak. He has an armor class of 2, meaning he will have 2 armor segments in the game, which is one of the, of course, lower ones. The other classes that are a little bit beefier have 3. Going over to the weapons, okay, obviously with the sniper, you're going to have a lot more marksman type weapons. Okay, he has the Las Fusil, a scoped single fire energy rifle, offering very high damage, but kind of a low magazine capacity to start. He's got the standard issue bolt carbine, an actual mid-range carbine with extremely rapid fire. You have the bolt sniper rifle, a scoped semi-automatic sniper rifle with extreme headshot damage. And you have the standard issue stalker bolt rifle, a scoped high-powered semi-automatic rifle. Like I've said in the other classes, we're not going to go into too much detail then, but you do have various tiers of those weapons. As you gain experience using the weapon itself, you will gain experience that will give you higher and higher tiers of that weapon. And then of course you can transmog the weapon skin to anything that you have unlocked down here. For the sidearm, he only has the bolt pistol. Again, different tiers. Okay, this one obviously is the purple artificer tier, but his standard one is significantly weaker. And of course the varying appearances for that. And for the melee, again, he only has one, which is the combat knife, which is a high-speed dueling weapon. Not so good for hordes of enemies attacking you, but are better for single target damage. And of course the varying skins for that, whichever one you like the best. And before we go over the perks, every class has these trials, which are effectively tutorials for your class. Highly recommend going through these just before you jump into matches, just so you can get an idea of how to use the abilities and get a little familiar with the class you're playing. They will also offer rewards in the form of your requisition points or your requisition currencies, and these green currencies, which I always forget the name of, that help you with the mastery of your weapons. So definitely go through those. It's free in-game currency to help for cosmetics and perk upgrades and to help teach you your class. Okay, now we go over to the perk tree. Just like the other videos, okay, we're gonna read these one by one. You get a perk at every level to a max of 25. So we're gonna go through, read them just to give you guys a brief idea of what this class will have. So starting with the sniper, we already read his ability. However, every class does have a starting perk. His is that his headshot damage is increased by 10%. Okay, fitting for the sniper. At level 2, you will get block break. Shots against blocking or shielded enemies deal 25% of normal range damage. Level 3, high capacity. The maximum amount of ammo you can carry increases by 10%. Level 4, iron grip. Recoil from bolt sniper rifles and stalker bolt rifles is reduced by 30%. A level 5, headshot damage increases by 10% for all squad members, and that is marksmanship. A level 6, purification, manually activating camo cloak, removes negative status effects. Level 7, guardian protocol. When you are reviving a squad member, camo cloak hides you and the squad member for 5 seconds without spending charge. Cooldown is 30 seconds. Really, really nice one there. This is, by the way, the first time I'm reading all these on sniper. So some really interesting perks already. Level 8, persistence. When camo cloak deactivates, you take 20% less health damage for 5 seconds. Level 9, evasion. After a perfectly timed dodge, camo cloak automatically activates without spending charge for 5 seconds. Cooldown is 15 seconds. Okay. Level 10, melee mastery. Melee damage increases by 10% against Majoris level and higher enemies. Level 11, vantage point. Remaining stationary for 2 seconds increases your primary weapons damage by 20%. Level 12, dexterous hands. Bolt carbines reload 15% faster. Level 13, precision targeting. Weapon spread is reduced by 20% for all squad members. Level 14, Efficient Readiness. Manually activating Camo Cloak automatically reloads ranged weapons. Level 15, Targeted Shot. The first range attack that breaks Camo Cloak deals 75% more damage. Level 16, Lingering Concealment. After performing an attack that breaks Camo Cloak, you remain hidden for 2 seconds. Level 17, Emergency Override. When you receive lethal damage, Camo Cloak automatically activates without spending charge, and you become invulnerable for 5 seconds. Cooldown is 180 seconds. Level 18, Medicae Adept. You revive squad members 30% faster. Level 19, Adaptability. Reloading while having low ammo increases melee damage by 15% for 5 seconds. Lethal Efficiency at level 20. Killing more than one enemy with one shot from a las fusel restores its charge by 1. Level 21, Squad Renewal. A headshot kill restores ability charge by 10% for any squad member. Level 22, Renewal. A headshot kill restores Camo Cloak's charge by 5%. Tactical Ambush at level 23. The first melee attack that breaks Camo Cloak deals 100% more damage. A level 24, Ambush. When Camo Cloak deactivates, it startles nearby enemies. They will temporarily lose control or get knocked back. Cooldown is 30 seconds. And level 25, Pattern of Excellence. Performing 4 consecutive headshots restores equipment charge by 1. Cooldown is 180 seconds. Moving on, let's go over to cosmetics. We go to edit armor here. Just like the last ones, we're not going to go over all these different colors, but as you can see at start each chapters, you can change the colors. And in custom armor sets, you can go in and change all the pieces to how you want. Okay, but going over just the armors, these are the two you have starting out. You have the no helmet option and then the helmet option, which again, you can go back and customize. And then you have preset armor sets here. And I think the sniper has some really cool looking ones. We should probably get the backside so you can see the cloak there. Really nice. I think having like the cloak makes this class definitely really cool. Okay, really good cloth physics too. Okay, and if we go down to our custom, you can go and mix and match different helmets. Now, obviously, a lot of these helmets are unique to his class, except when we start getting into some of the DLC and ones you unlock with heraldry. So there are kind of more standard helmets if you prefer that. Okay, so you have those, which honestly I would probably prefer some of these as well until I unlock something like this. And then we have some pauldrons here. Okay, we'll just go through these. Like I said, I'm not going to dwell too long on these, just to keep this video kind of quick. But you guys can pause it if you want to continue to look at them. But just to show off a little bit of the design there. Okay. Hopefully they end up adding more customization. I mean, the more you can give, the better. But a lot of this stuff is really nice. Okay. Go. Okay, now we go to the power pack here. Okay, changes a few things there. Okay, and then we go down to the actual cloak itself. And as you can see, you're basically mix and matching the pieces of gear that you get on those sets, but we'll still go through them, obviously, and so you can see that you can customize them however you would like. Okay. And then we have the greaves. Sorry, obviously I'm not talking too much over these. Most of it is just a visual show off there. Not really much to talk about other than, I mean, they all look decent. They all look pretty good. So it's just kind of a preference of which one you like and how you want to put them together. All right, but that's pretty much it for the sniper. Again, this is just to show off a little bit of the weapon choices and the perks, so you can kind of get an idea ahead of time, kind of how you want to play, if you want to play that class, how you want to play them. This is definitely a class that more and more I've kind of wanted to try out. So we may be doing that very shortly. Thanks for watching the video. Again, we're going to have Heavy up very shortly. Tactical Assault, Vanguard, and Bulwark are already out, but we're going to have Heavy out in just a little bit after this video as well. So again, thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments as well if you have played this class already, what you like about it. Any tips for people who have not played this class like myself and others would be greatly appreciated. But thanks again for watching, and I will see you on the next video.